Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Bangladesh is on the boil again. Troops have been deployed after reports of fresh clashes. College students are protesting, newspapers are being forced shut, and the unelected leader, Mohammad Yunus, who has been in office for 100 days, is asking for more time. We'll bring you the latest. There's unrest on India's western border too. Tens of thousands of Imran Khan's supporters are marching towards Islamabad. They're responding to his quote-unquote final call to protest against the establishment. In Russia, Yemen's Houthi rebels have been brought to fight Ukraine as Putin deploys new weapons and new tactics. Where is the war heading? Why does Donald Trump want to fire trans people from the US Army? Do they compromise military readiness? What do experts say about this? Will Elon Musk buy a news channel now? A post on social media has triggered a lot of speculation. All about the IPL auction and how the league helps Indian cricket. Why the Vice President of the Philippines has threatened to assassinate the President. Why Amazon workers in 20 countries plan to go on strike. Why India is leading a protest against the COP29 climate deal. How the earth is tilting and why it is bad news. All this and more coming up. The headlines first. Israeli Prime Minister approves a ceasefire deal with Hezbollah in principle. But Benjamin Netanyahu still has reservations about some parts of the agreement. Any truce deal will also need to be approved by the Israeli cabinet. This comes as Israel and Iran-backed Hezbollah continue to trade fire. Iran's Supreme Leader demands the death sentence for Netanyahu. It's in response to the International Criminal Court's arrest warrant against the Israeli Prime Minister. Khamenei says arresting Netanyahu is not enough. He accuses Israel of committing war crimes in Gaza and Lebanon. Olaf Scholz is named by his party as its candidate for the snap election. The elections will be held in February. The embattled Chancellor is facing a tough fight to win a second term. In opinion poll, Scholz's party is languishing at around 15%. The opposition Conservatives are way ahead with 33%. In Myanmar, a major ethnic rebel group says it is ready for talks with the junta. The aim is to end more than a year of renewed fighting. The conflict has ravaged areas along Myanmar's border with China. In September, the rebel groups had rejected the junta's invitation to start talks. A U.S. senator who is critical of China is visiting Taiwan. The Democratic senator has spoken out against China's human rights record. Visits to Taiwan by foreign politicians often anger Beijing, which claims that the self-ruled island is part of its territory. The U.S. is Taiwan's most important ally and its biggest supplier of weapons. And Team India create history in Australia, crushed the hosts by 295 runs in the opening test in Perth. The Jasprit Bumrah-led side wrapped up the contest with a day to spare. This is India's biggest ever win in terms of runs on Australian soil in test matches.